Hello, everyone. Hi, my Facebook friends. Today, the weather is very chilly, it's a bit cold. So, I hope people are dressing warmly. That is in Nairobi. I'm not sure of other counties. I just hope that you are dressed warmly. This is not the time for us to start having cold or a flu. You know, when you go to the hospital, they are going to mistake you for having what? And then it's gonna be a disaster for you. So you don't want to get to that. So kindly make sure that you're dressing warm. Now, my name is Rachel Kenyanjui, and I'm here to represent KTU Africa, a company that deals with health products. We normally say that health is our number one wealth. So that is something that we campaign for. We just need to make sure that we are selling health, we are investing in health to make sure that our future is gonna be better. And even when we invest in buildings, lands, we are going to enjoy all that as we grow older. And today I have a very an amazing product with me here. And I'm waiting for a few more people to log in so that we can talk about what I have. Now, today I have nano calcium. But before I talk about nano calcium and why the calcium is unique, I want us to talk about calcium in general. Now, people have a notion that calcium should only be taken by people who have joint issues or a pregnant mom. Now, that is something now we need to discuss about. Now, why do we supplement in the first place? Why do we take supplements? We have calcium, we have other vitamins like B1, B2. Now, the biggest question is, why do you supplement? The reason why we supplement is to make sure that we bridge the gap that the food do not give us. Supplement, or you need to eat food that contains enough calcium. Now, where is calcium stored? 99% of calcium is stored in your bones and only 1% is stored in your blood. Now, I want us to list the foods that give you calcium. We have 4 categories. We have fruits. There are fruits that you can eat for you to be able to get enough calcium. We have oranges, we have apricots, we have berries. Those are fruits that you can eat and get enough calcium. Now, orange in this category has the most milligrams of calcium. It has about 40 milligrams. Then we have something else that everybody knows, milk. People would take milk from the cows or from the goat. That will give you good calcium. We have cheese and we have yogurt. In this category, milk has the most. It has about 125. Then we have veggies. Vegetables, you can eat kales. That is the sukuma wiki. You can do broccoli, you can do spinach, you can do okra. Those are good veggies for you to get calcium. And we normally say dark green leafy vegetables. Those are veggies that you can eat. In this category, sukuma wiki has the most, about 150. Then we have fish. There is a fish that you can get in the supermarket. They are packed in a can. They are called sardines or salmon. What makes them has the most highest is because you eat them with their bones. They have about 383 milligrams. But again, how many people can afford that canned fish? Then we have fortified flour. Now, when flour is going through milling, what happens? It loses a lot of minerals and vitamins. So companies or manufacturers get to put or add additives of minerals and vitamins in those flours. So when you go to the supermarket and get to see a fortified flour, that is also another way of getting calcium or minerals in those flours. Now, what the World Health Organization have given us standards that you should take calcium. It's called recommended daily allowance. Like, how much calcium should you take in so that you will know that you're getting enough calcium? We have babies 0 to 3. They should take about 500 milligram of calcium. Now, we also have another categories of 3 years to 8 years. They should take about 800 milligram. From 9 years to 19 years, this is where a lot of growing up is happening, and our kids need more calcium than any other category. Now, we have girls who are developing their breast, boys are developing their voices, they are growing taller. And remember, when kids are not getting enough calcium in their meals, they might have something we call retardation growth. So some kids who are shorter, or as grown-ups, you are shorter, probably you would have been taller, but because you didn't have enough calcium, then you had retarded growth. So this is something else that we need to check. Now, we also have 19 to 50. There is no matching growing up, but your body needs calcium on daily basis. So you need about, I didn't mention for teenagers. Teenagers, they need 1,200 milligram. Then from 19 to 50 years, we go back, they need about 1,000 milligram. And remember, this is on daily basis. Then we have from 50 and above. Their metabolism is slowing down, so their absorption is also low. They need 1,200. Now, from the categories we mentioned before, about the foods where we get calcium, I don't think even if we add up all the food that I mentioned, we can be able to get about 1,000. So that means there is a gap that we create on daily basis, that we are not getting that calcium. So that is something that we need to check, and that is why we need to take more calcium when it comes to supplementation. Now, someone would ask, now, when I ask someone, why do you need calcium? People don't think they need calcium because they think calcium is all about bones. Siumwi na miguu, I do not have joint pains. I am not pregnant, so I don't need extra calcium. You are wrong. You need calcium on daily basis for your body to be able to function properly. Now, apart from building and maintaining good bone structural, there are other factors when it comes to calcium. Heartbeat. Your heartbeat is regulated by having enough calcium. And imagine heartbeat is from since you were in your mama's tummy. So up to now, whether you're asleep or you're awake, your heart is beating. Another thing, ladies out there, sometimes we want to lose weight, you have reduced your portions and still you're not able to lose weight. Now, this is my trick. When you have enough calcium in your system, it is able to increase your metabolism. And when your metabolism is high, your body is able to burn out fat faster, keep the good fat because you need good fat, and eliminate the bad fat. So that is a trick. But people compare each other to other people. There's someone who will take small portions and they are good to go. But you don't know about their system, how good their system is. Another thing that is key or vital when it comes to calcium is your memory. Your memory, and especially for the neurotransmitters or long processing of your memory, it needs calcium. Your muscles to function properly. Every day you're using your muscles. Remember, they need enough calcium. Your eyes to blink, to twitch, all that, you need enough calcium. For your blood to clot, you need enough calcium. Now, all these things are things that you need on daily basis for you to be able to get a good, proper body functioning on daily basis. Now, someone will ask, how do I lose calcium? Let me talk about ladies first. Ladies, when you're pregnant, remember you need calcium for yourself and for your baby. So that is something. Every time you have kids, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that is how you lose your calcium. On monthly basis, ladies are having monthly periods, right? You lose calcium. Remember, I said that 1% of your calcium is stored in your blood. So that 1% in your blood is what comes out on monthly basis. So you need to get that calcium back. Now, another thing, you're a gym person and you go to the gym and you work out a lot. You're exercising and you're sweating a lot. Sweat, you're also losing minerals and vitamins like calcium. Then there is another condition whereby if you have that condition, I've forgotten the name of that condition, you pass your urine with calcium, and you can lose a lot of calcium when you're doing that. So these are things that we do, some on daily basis, that are making us losing calcium. Now, how do you replace that calcium? Because remember I said, you can only get calcium from the foods. If not the foods, you need to get a good product that can be able to give you the calcium that you're losing. Now, K2U has a product known as Nano Calcium. Nano Calcium, what makes it Nano Calcium unique? There are other calcium out there, but I want to find out, why do I say that K2U Nano Calcium is unique? From the technology, they have used nanotechnology. Nano means minute, very tiny. The technology that have been used is like getting a strand of your hair and cut it into billions style. That is how the technology that has been used. Now, another thing, and as I talk about K2U Nano Calcium, I would like my co-host to come so that, as you can see, my table has 3 glasses, and they are just halfway done, and they're halfway done with water. Now, I'm going to use a test kit. What is the test kit all about? Welcome, Philip. That is Philip. The test kit, we are supposed to test the concentration of calcium. Yes, we are saying we are taking calcium, but the type of calcium you're taking, is it able to give you enough calcium that you're looking for? Remember, we said that there is recommended daily allowance that you're supposed to take on daily basis so that you can get that amount of calcium. Now, the calcium that we have, kindly open. The calcium that we have is in form of powder. I just want to put a little bit on my hand. Now, the reason why I'm putting on my hand, and I hope people can be able to see, this calcium can be able to be absorbed even on your skin. Your skin is able to absorb this calcium. Now, I want Philip to put each 1 glass with K2U Nano Calcium, just a teaspoon, and he's using a plastic spoon. We normally say that calcium is a metal, so we don't want to use a metallic spoon, and it is a good conductor of electricity. So we are going to use a testing kit just to see how much calcium is concentrated on nano calcium. Again, I have another calcium. Now, this other calcium is in form of a tablet. Now, I have crushed one so that we don't waste a lot of time, and we are going to see the difference between tablets and the powder one. Now, if you look at, let me first massage. I want people to see how well your skin is able to absorb. As I look, I'm also checking out my phone to see questions. So if you have a question for me, kindly ask. If you look at my hand, you will not even see whitish. I hope people can be able to see. My skin is able to absorb the calcium. So for people who are having joint pains, that is for you. You're able to massage your whatever parts, whether it is your knees, whether it is your hands, you can be able to massage. Your skin will be able to absorb the calcium, and you will get a relief if you're having a lot of pain. Now, I want you to see, just try to zoom to the camera. I want you to see the difference between nano calcium and the other calcium. Yes, he's going to start so that we can see the difference. Okay, if you look at my glass, I'll call it B, there are particles that are around here. No, there's too much. Can you start this one? We are rinsing off so that we don't pick any particles from the other calcium. Okay. Now, if you compare the two glasses, the nano calcium it is 100% water soluble. So what will happen? You will not even be able to differentiate if there is water or calcium. But the other calcium, even when you stir, there are particles that are left down here. Now, I want to give people homework. Go and check out, when it comes to kidney stones, what is the highly contributor of kidney stones? Is bad calcium. So that is something for you to note, because you can be taking a lot of calcium, but you're taking the wrong calcium, which is not 100% absorbed in your system, leaving a lot of particles that are going to your kidneys. So that is something for you to note. Now, our next step, we need to use different watts of bulb. We have 40 watts, that is one. We have 60 watts, and we have 100 watts. Why are we using different watts? We want to see the concentration on nano calcium and the other brand to see if they have enough concentration. Now, Philip, I want you to test the bulb by itself, metal to metal. Let's see what happens metal to metal. Okay, before he does that, I just want to read a question from Clinton. I'm in need of help, please, to feed my kids. Okay, sorry, that is not okay. Sorry, that's not about calcium. No, metal to metal, let's see what happens. We are just trying to see what happens when you do metal to metal. Exactly. When you do metal to metal, it is able to light a bulb. Let's see what happens when you do it with water. Water cannot be able to light a bulb, so nothing happens. Now we go to the other calcium that was in form of tablet. Let's see what happens to the bulb. It is a little bit dim. I cannot even see exactly. I'm sure you cannot see anything, but I can see a dim light. Okay, rinse off. Then go to nano calcium. Let's see what happened. There is no difference between the metal to metal and calcium. That shows you exactly that nano calcium has good amount of calcium. Remember, when we are talking about nano calcium, most of the calcium, for it to be absorbed in your system, you need vitamin D3. But now with nano calcium, it doesn't depend on vitamin D3. It can be absorbed even without vitamin D3. Now we go to the next bulb. That is 60 watts. We do metal to metal so that we make sure that our bulb is good. Metal to metal, you can see how bright the bulb is. We do water. Nothing happens. Then let's go to the other brand that was in form of powder. Nothing, zero light, nothing. Rinse off. We make sure that we don't carry any residues to the other calcium, nano calcium. Now, I am proudly even trying to make sure that everybody can see there is no difference between metal to metal. That means there is good amount of calcium. Remember, we are changing the watts. That was 60 watts. We now go to 100 watts. That is 100 watts. Now, nano calcium has something else we call L-aspartic acid. Now, in your tummy, you have digestive juices. What is the work of those digestive juices? They are able to keep off the inhibitors. If something is not meant to be in your stomach, they are kept away. But now, because of L-aspartic acid, nano calcium is not affected by the digestive juices. So that is something else that makes the nano calcium very unique. Now let's do metal to metal. Very bright. Metal to metal can be able to light a bulb. Let's do water. Nothing happens. We still do the other brand that was in form of tablets. And Philip is trying to stir so that he can see if the bulb is going to light. Well, very well. Try to... Nothing. There's no magic here, guys. Nothing. Now, rinse off so that we can see what happens. Even 100 watts, the bulb is able to be as bright as it is. That is nano calcium for you. That means the concentration in this calcium, you can be able to take like this tin and you're sorted probably for a whole year, you know, that you're able to get the right concentration. Now, someone would ask, if it has high concentration, does it mean that it will get wasted? Now, nano calcium is chelated. Chelated means that it is properly utilized in your system. That means it is able to create a mobile store. Remember, we said calcium is used on daily basis. So instead of calcium going to, when your body does not have enough calcium, what it does, it goes to your bones. Bones is the bank. So on daily basis, the calcium might be, maybe your body is getting calcium from your bones. Now, over and over again, if that is what is happening to your body, you get something we call brittle bones, osteoporosis, and it is very difficult for you to reverse it. You cannot reverse it. The only thing they will keep on doing for you is to maintain, probably give you calcium tablets. And you see, when you have brittle bones, you can even get a fracture without a fall. That is how bad it is. So why do you want your body to be getting calcium from your bones other than getting a supplement or making sure you're supplementing once in a while for your body to have enough calcium? So I said that calcium, nano calcium is chelated, so it creates a mobile store. A mobile store means that on daily basis, if I need 1,000 milligrams, and the food I was eating was about 600, I have a deficit of 400 milligrams. Now, the other calcium that will come from nano calcium, it is able to get the 400 and retain the rest for the following day. So it will never be a waste. So guys, let's not wait for us to be sick so that we can be able to do something. And you're going to use a lot of money to be trying to rectify something that you ought to have done before. So this is something that we should do, guys, making sure that you are taking supplements on even if it is not on daily basis. Keep checking yourself, just the way you would buy a new shoe, a new shirt. Loving on yourself is also investing in your health. Now, that is nano calcium for you, and we have other amazing products, not just nano calcium. We have other products. If you want to check out our page, we have K2U Africa page. You can be able to go and see other products. We also have our website, www.k2uafrica.com. That's where you will find more products, more details, more information, and this is something that we need to do for ourselves. Where are our headquarters? We have our headquarters in Nairobi, heart of Nairobi, Moi Avenue, Sonalax House, 9th floor. You can check us out. Visitors, tag along a friend. You don't want to learn by yourself, tag. We also have distributors, and we also have upcountry, Nakuru, Nyahururu, all those places. So if you come to our inbox with a question, we'll be able to answer you and make sure that we get you to your optimal health. My name is Rachel Kenyanjui. Thank you very much for tuning in. See you next time. God bless and stay safe. Thank you.